Okay, the purpose of this experiment is to evaluate the effects of direct sunlight on the cuttings that have been taken off from a mother plant with an intention of propagating new plants. The cuttings were deemed reasonably healthy for the purpose of experiment, although the cuttings are not taken from the healthiest plant that I have. This is the third day of the experiment. I took 10 cuttings from a 2-month-old tomato plant. All branches are around 5 to 6 inches long. These are from a variety of tomato called beef steak. All branches were removed from the mother plant with the help of a sharp pair of scissors 3 days ago and were dipped into this rainwater. 1/8 of a teaspoon of Epsom salt had been added to the water on the basis of previous experiments, as it seems to keep the cuttings in much healthier condition. The pH of the water was recorded as 7 after the addition of Epsom salt. The Epsom salt is chemically magnesium sulfate. 9 of these cuttings were kept inside the house under ambient light. They were not exposed to direct sunlight at all, and no artificial light was provided during the night. Maximum daytime temperature within the house was 20 degrees centigrade for the last 3 days. And this is how the branches look like on day 3. They're all still healthy. They're all green, and there's no loss of green pigmentation, and they all look healthy. And there's no sign of root development as yet on any of the branches. One branch was kept in a different container and was taken out in direct sunlight for 1 hour each day for 3 days at 7 a.m. and was brought back within the house at 8 a.m. The maximum temperature outside between 7 and 8 a.m. on 2 days was 14 degrees centigrade, but it reached 16 degrees on the 3rd day. This is how the branch looks like on the day 3. You can see that the leaves are burnt. I don't think that this cutting will grow any roots or will propagate into a plant. At this stage, I've decided to discard this cutting. Rest of the branches will still be kept inside the house under ambient conditions for a total of 14 days. Now, this is a branch that I took 10 days ago and dipped into the rainwater with a pH of 7 again, and similar amount of Epsom salt was added to it. As you can see, tiny roots are coming out of the stem and leaves are still healthy. On day 10, the roots are much smaller than 1 inch. I'll still keep this cutting within the house until the roots are at least 1 inch long or longer. After that, the cutting will be put into a small plant container with regular potting mix purchased from the local plant shop, and at that stage the cutting will be gradually exposed to sunlight till the plant is healthy enough to be transplanted into the soil. Thank you very much.